track at the Boxers Trainers Channel. Good evening, and it is a great day to discuss some boxing, to talk about some boxing. You know what I mean? After all day, just like footballing, right? Sunday, football, right? That's what we do on Sundays, is we football. Most Americans um, do football on Sunday, and that's what I did too. Actually, after I finished some work, I had some work to do. I had to actually go up on the roof and um, patch my roof because it was leaking obsessively yesterday. Right? I mean, it was like I had to. It's not the first time I've been up there, right? Even given the fact that I'm 75 years old, right? And you know what I mean? In my subconscious, I'm saying to myself, I'm too old to be getting on the roof. But I get my aluminum ladder, unfold it, prop it correctly, make sure it won't uh, fall, right? And I climb on up there and do what I gotta do, right? That's what people that believe in themselves do. Even at my age, that's what I do because I believe in the ability to be able to make those things possible, right? I work out. Could you tell? Look at that. Wait a minute. Yeah. Uh-huh. Look at that cut right there. That cut. You know what I'm saying? That is because I still work out, right? I mean, actually, I'm gonna be frank with you. For the past, I want to say 6 or 7 years, I had worked out. I mean, prior to those 6 or 7 years, I had a work regimen consistent with still maintaining the boxing um, regimen, if you will, right? I would constantly work out, right? All those years, and I was still working out for like the last 7 years, I just said, you know what I mean? I stopped, right? But one morning I woke up and I said, I wonder if I can do 50 push-ups because that was the number that my father used to always throw in my brother's, myself and my brother's face, right? I can still do 50, and he was like 70 something, right? He was still knocking off 50 repetition push ups, right? So, and we complimenting with the 50, right? We was like hella years younger, right? So that was not supposed to be anything to us, right? But anyway, make a long story short, one morning I woke up, I said, I want to back off, rip off, push off, knock off 50. So, um, hit the floor and pumped them off 50, right? And I'm saying like, and this was when I was like 70, 74, because I just started working out like 6 months ago, right? So I got up a couple of days later after I wrapped up the 60, I was saying, I said, I wonder if I can get back up to speed and do some sets, right? Sets of, actually, I'm gonna be frank, I started with 15, right? But my ultimate goal is always to get up 25 reps a set, right? And that's my ultimate goal, right? I've actually been up to 20 sets of 45. I never got to 50 a set, right? But I've actually been in my younger days when I was really, really working out, right? When I was really, really, really engaged in keeping my body to the utmost, right? In the fitness scheme of things, right? I would rip off 20 sets of 50s, right? And I would complement that with push-ups. No, excuse me, with dips and pull-ups, right? Okay. If I did 20 sets of push-ups, I would complement that with 20 sets of pull-ups, right? If I did 20 sets of dips, I would complement that with 20 sets of push-ups. And I always had a strenuous workout. You know what I mean? That was because I was always committed to being the best that I could be, whatever it is that I did. You know what I mean? So I always had a stringent work. But again, make a long story short. So I woke that one day and I said, I wonder if I can work out, right? So I started working out. I started with like 15 in a set, 15 reps in a set. So I started off with what, 10 sets? 10 sets of 15. And then, like, as I started to progress in weekly, right, I started going up 15, 20, you know what I mean? It was like 15 to 20. and from 10 sets to 12 sets, from 20 to 25, from 12 to 15, and now I'm at 30 in a set, 15 cents. I still have to go get to 20 cents. And I'm going to get that because I am what they call, where I came from, right, a warrior. We warriors, man. If a person believes that he can still maintain the same regiment when he was younger, when he gets older, right, man, now I'm a warrior. And y'all that are still working out, putting up a sweat, you know what I'm saying, doing the things necessary to feel good about yourself, especially as black men, man, you need to keep up doing that. And I'm so serious about it. That's a good thing. You know, we need to train our bodies, right, to be consistent with our minds and elevate those processes to do to make yourself available for all the things that you want to do in life. You can do it. It's mind over matter, as a matter of fact. So let's get to this fight statement. It's a dude that I just came in contact with. He's a welterweight. He's not really ranked as a contender, but he's a, you know what I'm saying? He's considered as a contender, right? And his name is Jin Sasaki. Sasaki, right? Jin Sasaki is 23 years of age. He's 5'8" with a 69.5-inch arm reach. He's a right-handed. He has 18 wins, 17 by knockout. He got one loss, right, and one draw, right. And like I say, he's a welterweight contender, right. Although he isn't ranked among the number from 1 to 10, right. He's still considered as one of the best contenders at welterweight, right. And as a matter of fact, he somehow, no, I take that back, not somehow, because I actually did the tape on him, right, the analytical tape, right, to see if I could recognize any qualities in his skill set, right. And I would have to say, truthfully speaking, that Jin Sasaki has a lot of skills, man, to be 23 years of age and 18 fights in. He has a lot of skill sets. He kind of like reminds me of old school at 23 years of age, of old school boxer, right? In the sense that my thing, and I mentioned to y'all this a lot of times on this podcast, right? A lot of boxers today, as opposed to back in the days when I was boxing, right? They didn't waste their energy just throwing punches, right? You know what I mean? Just making contact with flesh, right? The thing is to put yourself in a position when you boxing, right, where the energy that you exude, right, you don't waste it, right? You try to be so articulate in your punch selection, right, that you making proper punch shots when you throw something, right? You throw a hook, make it make sense. Is what I'm trying to say, right? And Jin Sasaki, right, is that type of boxer. He don't waste too much unnecessary energy, right? Just putting hands to flesh. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure that his punch selection is accurate. His punch selection hits his target, and I believe that that's a heck of a thing to say for the boxers today. This cat has some skills. You know what I mean? And so when he says, and he has said this, that he wants a shot at Jerron Bruce Ennis, right? The IBF welterweight champion of the world. Jerron Bruce Ennis is 27 years of age. He's 5'10" with a 74-inch arm. He's a right-handed, but he does have the ability to go either way. He's ambidextrous. And I mean, when I say ambidextrous, Boots is really ambidextrous because he can go left hand, right hand with ease, right? And a person that is normally right-handed has problems with switching, right, if he isn't an ambidextrous, right? So, but I said that to say Boots is a legitimate ambidextrous right-hand, left-hand switch hitter, right? So let the record reflect. Boots is 33 wins. He has 29 by knockout, 0 losses, 0 stops, no draws, right? And let's be realistic. Boots has the proclivity to be one of the best in the business, right? But I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. Boots takes too many shots to the head, right? When you're taking shots to the head, it's not really complimentary of your defense, right? Your defense, you know what I'm saying, it's got to complement your offense, man. You know what I'm saying? If you good with your offense, right, making your punch selection count, right, that's good. But if your defense doesn't complement your offense, right, you're wasting your time. Because before you get to be of ripe age, right, you're going to be burnt out from taking all them headshots. And I'm saying this to say that Boots takes a lot of headshots. Now, y'all got to recognize that, you know what I'm saying, and compliment the fact that that's a truth. I'm not just talking about Boots because I don't like it. I love Boots. Boots has proclivity to be a great champion. The proclivity to be a great champion. But again, I say this often that the training is not what it was when I was boxing. No disrespect intended to his dad, right? I'm just saying that there's much more to training than meets the eye. You know what I mean? So that being said, I would like to see Jin Sasaki fight Boots. I would. Because I'm thinking that this kid really believes that he could, and if he believes that he could knock him out, right? It's a it's a nice size possibility that he can. Not saying he will, because Boots got skills, right? You got to put work in to just go in the ring and knock Boots out. You know what I'm saying? But this kid is in a mindset of his own that he says, "I want to knock Boots in his eye. If he get in the ring with me, I'm gonna knock him out." I like that. I don't care what nobody say. I like that. Heart to heart in the house. Shout out to heart to heart. Yeah, but I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. Y'all hear that? Wait a minute, hold on. No, I ain't going there. But that's my setup. It makes can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Anyway, when I go live and open up the chat for y'all to call in, I'm gonna have that on so we can do that then. But that being said, man, I need y'all to be gallant. Hit that subscription button, hit that like button, and drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about. Look him up. Look him up. I did the analytical tape on it, like I said, and this kid is sharp. But let me know if y'all think that would be a good fight for Boots after y'all take a look at him on YouTube on his highlights. That being said, make sure you share my videos with your friends and relatives. Until next time, adios.